So we have 3 storage units. The first one, let's see, we started out with the smallest one they had, and then when another one came available, we also got that one, and then now we have another small one. So we moved, and they're just kind of full. We can't access anything. So, but to get everything that we had and to fit it all, that's just what we had to have. So I'm trying to arrange it here so the light's not super weird. So we're going to be bringing this one here that I'm getting ready to put the shelf up has the overflow of just extra stuff that we've either gotten since we've been here, extra stuff from the camper that we don't need. So we're just using this one as a starting point because it doesn't have as much stuff as the other 2. So we're gonna put together the shelf today, and then if it's not too late and the kids aren't super tired from being here all day, then we'll just we'll either keep trucking or we will stop and pick it back up tomorrow or next day. Get a quick shot of what this one is. Here we go. So yeah, like I said, just a bunch of extra stuff. Here's the shelf that we will be putting together. And Josh and Tom are the ones that volunteered to help with this project. So hopefully we don't run into any type of snags. Probably not the best tool for this, but it does the job. Maybe it's the best tool for it. It's the only one we had available. By the way, this is not a how-to. This is how we're doing it. It's not going to show you how to do it the right way. We're just reading the instructions and putting it together. Hopefully, we don't. Hopefully, it's not too big of a deal. Alright guys, so we just finished the shelf. Tom is putting on, putting on the final touches. So, I'll just drop them. There's some of these that I need to go back and look at the instructions to see exactly where they go. And he keeps, I'm not sure what they're for. Once we got the hang of it, we just kept putting it together. You're supposed to have a rubber mallet, rubber hammer, hammer those together so that you don't get really just using a rough hammer, and so it scuffed it up. I don't really care. It's not meant to be pretty. I just want it to hold my stuff. So if you don't want scratches on it, use a rubber mallet. anyway, so I'm hanging these here so I don't lose them, along with the instructions, so that when Bob comes to check it out, I can look and I'll take the instructions and look at them. I can go back and fix it. Oh, that's what you do. Almost putting the last finishing touches. You did good. So we did it. Yay. It didn't take us as long as about 30 minutes. And then they were a big help. And yeah, so I don't think that we're going to move everything over on it right now because they want to go to the park. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head over to the park, and then this was it was productive. It was a productive day, so we're not disappointed. We're going to put this in the place that it needs to go, and then we will, I guess, start doing this another day. Just here in a couple of days, we'll get back over here, maybe even tomorrow, and come back and start fresh.
Everything on.
We'll start fresh, Tom. Start fresh and move everything. It's little totes and the little things that really get us. The big totes are full and we know what to do with those and we can handle those. But when it comes to all the little tedious things, the things that you just don't have the best place for, that's kind of what catches us every time on organizing and stuff. So we have a bunch of the shoebox totes and a little bit smaller than that we need to just go through, organize, see what. Got a lot of stuff that we keep buying from the store that we've got in storage, but it's just so hard to get to that we don't want to come and get to it. So we're just setting it all up so that it can be easier accessed. All right, guys, that finishes us up for today. We'll catch back on probably tomorrow. We'll probably do it tomorrow. It's okay. All right, we had a shelf like this back home, and when I went to Home Depot, Bob said, "Don't get the one like we had back home." Well, I couldn't remember exactly what that was until we started putting this together, and then I was like, "Oh, that's what he meant." Well, because every time you shift and move these things around, okay, let's not do that. That's good, baby. It'll work for right now. But anyway, every time that you move this shelf, these things are they very easily pop out. So right now they're pretty secured. I think the kids have really hammered them down. But back home on the one that we had, every time that we would shift things around, or if we wanted to move it from one spot to the other, it would these would move. These would pop in and out. So, I don't know. Maybe this one might hold it better. It might be a little bit sturdier. But right now, I like the way it looks. And I think that it'll be a great addition to our storage unit. Okay, so we're here at day 2 of cleaning out the storage unit. Not cleaning out, reorganizing the storage unit. And so I'm going to get the kids to start bringing things from the bigger storage unit to this extra storage unit so that we can get things on the shelf that we just put together yesterday. Okay, so thanks, Tom. This is our overstock. This is what we were talking about. So every time that we come over here, we were having to fight through this mess to get to what we need to get. So we're going to be moving the little totes, these little Tupperwares, all these little totes. And some of this extra stuff, like little extra boxes that are filled with just extra stuff, right? So all that, we've got tape, and just stuff. I couldn't even name all the stuff that we have in here. But anyway, all these.
These are knives.
That's what I'm going to get the little boys started on is bringing all these little things over to the other storage unit so that we can get those stacked on our new shelf. So Thomas made one trip from the storage unit and then he went, guess he thought it was hard work, smarter not harder, so he went and got a dolly so that he could stack all the totes up and push it over. So the little boys have taken a break. They are looking through their knife collection. Did you find anything interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's bigger than you are, Tom. Okay, let's put them back up and get to work. Everyone was a big help. The little boys and Olivia, they really helped. Isabella's watching Timmy and Jed, they're nothing. And so, yeah, everything worked out really good. There's still a lot of little tedious things that needs to happen with it, but this was a big deal, just getting these little things out of our way so that we could get in there easier. Wiggle it, baby. Alright, so we bought 2 extra shelves to add to our storage unit shelving. We got a lot of the stuff taken care of yesterday, but we weren't totally satisfied with the job and the amount of stuff that we get to because it's still just a lot of stuff. So we're going to be putting together 2 more of the hard plastic because we just went to a local hardware store here in town where we're at, and we picked those up. So we're going to add 2 on the side here of a shelf that we put together 2 days ago, day before yesterday, and we're going to just line them up on the side here and just start stacking up more things. So that, yeah, once we got into it and we started doing it, it just felt really good to make the progress and to be in here cleaning it up and getting it organized. So we're just going to keep going, keep trucking with it, and get it put together so that we can, when we come to get things, we can just get it. Right, Josh? When we come to get something, it'll just be in its place that we can just grab it and go. Alright, so that's what we're doing. So the ones we got from the local hardware store, they're just, let's see if you can see, they're just the hard plastic. And there's nothing to these. They are just the shelves, and then we've got the legs. And we just... Alright, so wait. And then we're just going to pop them together. You want to reach the collar bottom?
Yeah, right there. Here, Mama. See? See, Mom?
Alright, so the first one's up. It went really fast. Really easy. So now for the second one. Okay, so now all these 2 shelves are put together. They're really nice. I didn't realize that they even did this, but they lock together. I don't know if you can see it right here. They lock together, making one large shelf. So now we're going to get started bringing in some of the boxes and things and putting here on this shelf. So I'm getting ready to tell Olivia what it is that I want her to hand the little boys, because Jed just woke up and I need to go and feed him. So I'm going to hand this job off to them. It is papers. Diaper boxes and Lowe's boxes, packing boxes full of papers and old files and things that we just had to bring with us. So they're going to be, she's going to be handing these off, possibly get the dolly and let them just pack it, load it up, and take it to the storage unit. So this is the one that has all of our tools and stuff, chainsaw, weed eater, and that kind of stuff, all of our work tools. So I need to get to the dump cart that's in the very back, and that's what I'm working toward. Alright guys, so that finishes us up. We've got all the shelves put together and the little things put on them, and we are ready to start working and moving things in and out and being able to just come in without being stressed out and overwhelmed that we can't even access anything. So this was a big help. It did take us a little bit of time to do, and but everybody worked hard and we just pressed through and we did it and we got it done. And now it just feels so much better once you get something cluttered, cleaned up, and organized. Always does. So we're headed out now. It is a very pretty day, a very nice day. We are going to go to the park again and let the kiddos just enjoy the nice sunshine. So we will see you guys. Hopefully the next video will be of our water well being dug. So we will see how drilled. So we're so excited. That should be happening, coming up pretty soon. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. We really do appreciate you.